Love Unfiltered.
Love Unfiltered. I'm here with my special guest.
Rags to Riches, you already know.
All right, so listen, yo, bro, explain to me what Rag the Riches is. Like it's a clothing brand, right?
It's a clothing line. So Rags to Riches is basically it's the expression of my mental state in the form of fashion. You know what I'm saying? I've been through a lot in the past, and I feel like that was my rags. So, you know what I'm saying? You know what they say, before you get rich, it all start up here in the mental. So, you know what I'm saying? I just switched my mentality, and I feel like, you know what I mean, that's my riches, you feel me? And I feel like that's just the path that I'm on. That's the path I'm moving towards.
I feel like I respect that 100% because like they always say that if the way you think is the way you gonna live, you feel me? And I'm a firm believer on that, you know what I mean? And if you think you broke, you gonna live a broke life, like, you feel what I'm saying? And like they say you wanna think like a millionaire, act like a millionaire, you know what I'm saying? So that's a good way to change your mindset, to especially like, you know what I mean, being an entrepreneur, because like a lot of us black men, we get looked down on, you know what I'm saying, that we always in the streets, or we only know one way, you know what I mean, to make a living, you feel what I'm saying? So you chose to do fashion, you know what I'm saying? And fashion comes with fashion is like its own way of showing, like, you know, clothes show, you know what I mean? If you wear nice clothes, you show how you feel. Like that's everything behind clothes, you know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
So like, how long you been rocking? Like when you started? Like when you started doing your
So I started November 2020. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So what's that, like 3 years now? And
3 years.
I was just.
So you just hit the ground running.
I just hit the ground running.
Like, cause I see, like, I'm gonna keep it tall with you, bro. There's a lot of people that I see in our area that's like doing things. You feel me? And like, what made me like, you know what I mean? Be like, yo, bro, on this shit, because like your ambition. Like I see you outside every day. Like I ride past. I'm like, oh, bro, like I ain't really know you, but I see you grinding. You feel me? And real recognize real. You feel me? And I realized like you doing your thing. So like, let me reach out to bro and see what type of time he on. You feel me? And that, you know what I mean? I reached out to you like, yo, listen, I got a dope idea concept, bro. Let's shoot a commercial or something like that. You like, yo, love, you know what I'm saying? And we click from there, you know what I'm saying? And I respect that you don't like, a lot of people that do whatever they do, they feel like I got it, whatever. But you let me speak an idea to you. You was like, yo, that shit fire. Let's do it. You know what I'm saying? And that's what made us like, you know, like more than just like business partners or business minded, you know what I mean, on the same time, you know what I'm saying? We just kind of like, all right, so yeah, so like I said, so basically we just went from like us just, I'm just swinging past, yo, bro, peace. And now we like, you know what I mean? I come chop it up with you and shit. Like,
right,
you one of the guys, you feel me? More or less. So like I said, I mean, give me the break. Like I said, I really don't know too much about you. Like where you from and shit? Like where you grew up at?
So, I mean, I'm from Asbury, you know what I'm saying? But I moved around a lot when I was younger type shit, you feel me?
Okay. So like what town you like, would you say like, if somebody be like, yo, you know Rock, like he from?
Yeah, South Jersey, like I was in the South Jersey area, Lindenwood. I was in North Carolina. I was in North Carolina for a little minute too, you feel me?
So you were like more like South Jersey or South in
South
state?
South Jersey.
Okay.
I was in South Jersey, so I moved from Asbury when I was 10 years old. I moved to Maryland first, you know what I'm saying? I was in Maryland probably for like a year.
So how was it like, because you know, Asbury is like a world of its own type shit, you feel what I'm saying? Like a lot of people come to Asbury as a play, like Asbury's like the playground, every other city around it is like the audience, you feel me? So everybody, I know cats come to Asbury and get lost, you feel me?
Yeah.
Where you be like, damn, that nigga ain't even from here, but he just lost out here. But I mean, little minor setbacks, meeting different females, getting pregnant, getting out. He got a whole family in Asbury. That nigga ain't even from here. You feel what I'm saying? So like I said, I see you all the time in Asbury now. Though you feel me? So like your clothing line is booming. Like I see you in Asbury. I see you in all types of different parts of the state. You feel me? So how like you got like a truck and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? How's that? Like, did you start off like getting the truck and then just straight selling clothes out the truck, or you was like doing like how was?
So I started out my car, out the trunk of my car.
Okay.
And I was just going like that, you know what I'm saying? Just going out the trunk of my car, just selling shit.
And
what you were saying?
I want to say, and also I see that what's fire about what you doing is like, and I respect it to the highest, is like you got the young boys out there. You feel me? I come through, I see the young boy, yo, Rag the Riches, I got this, socks, whatever, you feel me? And that shit is doper than the clothing line. Not saying that the clothing line ain't dope, but it's doper because you showing the younger cats, like, yo, listen, come, you know what I mean? Let me get you off the street and show you something positive, you feel me? A lot of cats ain't really putting these young cats in a position to like even win, you know what I'm saying? Where they put them like doing dummy missions. You like, nah, listen, let me show you how to get money. Come rock with me, you know what I'm saying? That's dope as hell. Because we don't have that many, what you want to call that, big bros, as you say, to look out for the young cats, you feel me? In a positive way, you feel me?
Right.
So I tilt my hat to you on that. That's a fact, yo.
Yeah, man, they used to come through last summer, bro. They was asking me for money all the time.
Yeah.
So I just got tired of that. So I'm like, yo, listen, bro, I got mad merchandise. I'm like, yo, y'all gonna come out here and work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's fire.
But as they started coming out there and working, I'm like, damn, what y'all doing with y'all money? So now it just be like, now I'll be on them. I'll be trying to show them how to stack their bread.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying?
So you feel like, as you're saying, stacking bread, do you feel like our community don't really know how to financially, like about financing? Meaning as like we lack that. Do you think that? Meaning as like,
I do.
Meaning as like what I'm saying is like, we'll get to the bag, but we really don't know what to do with it or how to like transition it to something else that's better. You know what I mean? We figure that even though you're selling clothes, we think that we put all our money back into the clothes. You feel me? Like cats buying outfits and looking good, but then they ain't got nothing to show for it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, man. I feel like our people, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, we was taught wrong about like money. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But, you know, some people good, like some people straight. You know what I mean? I could speak on the eye. I'm going to speak on the eye. I was taught wrong about money. You feel me? I ain't never, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but in the hood period, though, you feel me? I might think, but, bro, it's a bigger picture. You get what I'm saying? You got to think like the other people. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. So after saying, so where you get the understanding, because you got to get it.
Because I read books. I read a lot of books, like Rich Dad, Poor Dad. And you know what I'm saying? That shit taught me a lot.
That's my favorite. All my books right here is like the books I follow in life, you feel me? Some of them, like, you know, I utilize them all to my day-to-day living. Rich Dad, Poor Dad was one of my first books to read to get my mindset on to be an entrepreneur. Because I realized that me working 9 to 5 with somebody, I'm not knocking people that work 9 to 5, but me working 9 to 5 is taken away from time that I could be great. You feel me? Because like a lot of people work a 9 to 5 shift, go home and think they did their day, the diligence. You feel me? Like, oh, I'm good for the day, but not knowing you got a whole rest of the day that you can be working on yourself. A lot of people don't work on themselves. You feel me? So I think the 9 to 5 mindset will make you feel like, listen, I'm working for somebody else. I don't get my goals. You feel me? A lot of people forget their own goals. You feel me? Because they putting their goals into somebody else's dreams. You feel me?
Yo, but like in the beginning when I first started, I had this slogan I used to go by. It was called "Never Settle."
Yeah,
and that was what I meant. You get what I'm saying? Like my whole goal, I was gonna work for a year, but I just never wanted to settle. You get what I'm saying? Because you might get a job. Like I know how people is, and I just didn't want to be like that. You know what I'm saying? You get a job and you forget like, you know what I'm saying, your dreams. You get what I'm
purpose,
saying?
Yeah.
Like you get in the job and you start getting in the habit of living, you know what I mean, the weekends, or then when I get paid, I'm about to go get flour, or I'm about to do this, that, and the third. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I feel like, not to cut you off, I feel like a lot of that come from people is comfortable with like knowing that they have a paycheck coming. When you're an entrepreneur, you gotta get it. You feel me? Tomorrow might be a good day, but you know, you might not sell a shirt for another 2-3 weeks, you feel me? But you gotta still grind, you feel me? But a person that working 9 to 5, they understand that I'm going to work every day, I'm going to have a guaranteed paycheck. You know what I'm saying? But I'm working for somebody else. I'm not even working for myself. You know what I mean? And you can get drifted off by that because not understanding, like when you working for somebody else, they paying you what they want you to pay you to keep you working for them. You feel what I'm saying? And when you grinding for yourself, you putting all your whole, since I have a job 9 to 5 over 10 years, bro. If I fill out an application, I won't even know what the hell to even write down as a reference. You know what I'm saying? So me saying that is like, I already had in my mind that I couldn't take order from others, like me, as like, I didn't want to listen to the boss tell me, yo, listen, clock in at this time. You got a lunch break at this time. I hated that shit. You feel me? So I knew that I had to be an entrepreneur. This is in me. Like I cannot take order, bro. I cannot. Like I'm not listening to nobody tell me what to do. I hate waking up at a certain time. It's like a program. I don't want to be programmed, bro. You feel me? So that made me grind every day extra hard just so I won't never have to worry about that. You feel me? And that was my mindset. You know what I mean? Because if not, I'd have been stuck in a time mindset. Like, oh, it's 9 o'clock. I heard me get to work. I'm killing myself to get to work every day to please somebody else, you feel me? When I'm not even working on my own goals, you know? Mm-hmm. And that's a good thing that we both had that mindset to, and also like I said, you showing the younger cats, yo, listen, I'm doing it, so you can do it, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody think that, you know what I mean? Entrepreneurship ain't for everybody, you feel what I'm saying? Let's get that correct.
Right.
You know what I mean? But it takes that certain person, like, in that grind to keep it going, you know what I mean? Because I know it's times that you be like, damn, I ain't sell nothing, no clothes or whatever. It might be a little drought, but you ain't give up. Like, I'm about to go work at Burger King till you gonna figure it out, you feel me? I'm gonna go to a different location, you know what I'm saying? And it's gonna work out, you know what I'm saying? And you have faith in yourself, you feel me? You can't lose, right?
Yeah, you got to. It ain't for the weak, bro.
That's a fact.
It ain't for the weak.
So like I said, so basically, all right, so you start your business, you know what I'm saying? So like, give me the rundown, like you said, like you read books, like you ever been down or like anything like that? Like,
yeah, I was downstate, you know what I'm saying? I went down twice. I went down like juvenile prison, and I went down, I just came, I've been home for 4 years now.
4 years?
4 years.
So you've been home for 4 years.
This is my longest I ever been home.
I respect
and I ain't
it.
had no type of police, like,
And I respect it.
You know what I'm saying?
And all right, so that you say that, so now, do you feel like the reason why you having a better run for yourself is because you thinking about yourself now? Because I don't know, like, your past, but do you think your past was because you live with other people? Meaning as, like, a lot of people that go to jail or get in trouble and because they running with the wrong crowd. Do you think that you was running with the wrong crowd and you had to change up your crowd, or?
Nah, really, I was really dolo. You get what I'm saying? I was running. I was doing my own thing. I ain't never really rock with the crowd. Even like I ain't never like dealt with nobody out here. You feel me? I always went OT to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. All right.
So it was just me. Like,
so what made you like what made you, other than like what you doing now? What made you just like, yo, this ain't what I want to do? You feel me?
Jail, he jail ass, bro. You feel me? So besides jail being, you know what I mean, I just started like, you know what I mean, I started seeing stuff different. Like I said, I started reading a lot, and that shit opened my mind up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It opened my mind up a lot. The you know what I mean? And it was just like, I started learning myself, figuring myself out. Like, and you know, like the thing that I learned the most is I feel like there's no limits, bro.
Yeah.
There's no limits. The only limit is the one that we set in our head. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
So, you know what I mean? And it was just like, damn, bro, like, you read, and you go through them books, like, you start seeing people's story and like how they came up and like how old they, you feel me? It was just like, you know what I mean? All they did was just grind. They ain't give up, and so it was just like, damn, bro, I could do the same thing. I ain't got, you know what I mean? I'm a hustler.
Yeah, so you think that your learning experience came from just basically saying that you just want to change. It's not like,
yeah, I just want to change. You gotta want that. You gotta want it for yourself.
You gotta want it for yourself.
People
right?
could beat you on the head all day. You could, because look, my last bit, I said I wanted to change. You feel me? Man, as soon as I left out, bro, like I was home for like 2 days, and then I was like, man,
yeah,
you know what I mean? And as soon as I caught my first case, it was just everything, like full-fledged back in the streets.
So how long you did? Like, so you been home for 4? What was your stretch?
So my first one, I did 4, and then the one that I just did, I did 2, 26 months.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So basically learned you. And how old are you?
32.
32? So if I'm saying, so you almost missed in your 20s almost.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And my 20s, like my 20s, I'm outside, you feel me, having a good, like, I'm outside trying to figure out what's going on in life, you feel what I'm saying? And then, you know, everybody else had their own trial and tribulations, you feel what I'm saying? So, like, you got, like I said, you learned your lesson now at 32. You know what I mean? Do you think men take longer to mature, or is it something that's it takes time to see? Because like, women they always say like men take mad long to mature. Like, for your era, did that help you? Like bring your maturity up, or what you think?
I think jail saved me, bro.
Yeah.
I think jail saved me, bro.
So a lot of people. I never been locked up before, man, but I feel like that's like a wake up call for a lot of people. Some people take it and be like, "Yo, I ain't never going back." But then some people. So what about? That's a good question. I got a question. So maybe you can answer it. Like, what's the reason why a lot of cats go back to jail though? Like, what would be the reason though? Like,
The reason why I feel like I went back, bro, like I had the same, like I had plans and everything when I went down my first time when I came home, but I ain't had no discipline.
no discipline.
I had no discipline. You feel me? I wasn't really as humble. You know what I'm saying? This time I had a plan, and I made sure when I planned, I ain't like playing no fairy tale ass plan. You know what I'm saying? Because you got people out there or in jail that'll make it plan and be like, I'm gonna do this, that, and the third.
But that
But
shit won't even be
it's
real.
always gonna be obstacle. Nah, it's gonna be real, you feel me? Because at the end of the day, as long as you get to where you need to be,
Yeah,
that's all that matters. You get what I'm saying?
yeah,
But people don't think about everything that might get in the way. This could happen, this could happen. I don't think about that either, but I know it's possible.
yeah,
There's always gonna be obstacles, there's always gonna be barriers.
yeah,
And it's the thing that people don't plan for. You know what I mean? They plan, but they don't ever think like, damn, this could happen, this could happen. You get what I'm saying? Something might get in the way.
yeah,
But at the end of the day, even if that do get in the way, I'm going to get over that and I'm going to still get to where I need to be.
yeah.
And that was my problem. You get what I'm saying? Soon as something went wrong, I just was like, I was full-fledged. You feel me? I didn't have no discipline.
So you think a lot of cats like our age, you know what I mean? We don't have like. Did you feel like you had somebody that like did you look up to that can be like that guided you, or you just basically had? Because you know, like I feel like we live in a monkey see, monkey do world where it's like we have a cat that might be older than us, but never telling us like the right from wrong, and we just know that they're wrong. Everything they're doing is wrong, but they not telling us like don't follow this step. Like right now, you see, like I said, what you got to get the younger kids out there. Like you can pass that down. Like, did you feel like you had that when you was going through your obstacles and stuff like that?
Like somebody that,
Guided you, like, or just be like, yo, Rock, you
nah,
bugging.
not really though.
So everything you just on your own.
I just was on my own. Like,
Was you raised in like a household like
nah, like my pops, like, you know what I mean? My pops, he was a kingpin. He from, you know what I mean, out here. He was a kingpin. Like you know what I mean? All my folks, they hustlers. They did what they did. You know what I'm saying?
okay.
So I'm from like, that's my backdrop. Like from hustlers, like I know how to, you know what I mean? But I mean, they give me game. They give me like some raw ass game, like not just on no street level, but like, you know what I mean? They give me some game like that. You know what I mean? But
So basically your background, basically that's just in your background. Not
That's just in
hustling,
yeah.
like a hustle. That's
I'm just
put you anywhere you're gonna get right.
make it busy, bro.
Get busy. That's fire because like I said, a lot of people don't have that ambition, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, when I first met you and I seen you doing your thing, I said, yo, bro on this shit, you feel me? Every day I'll come down the strip, I see you like, damn, bro, outside. And sometimes you'll see people, they doing it for a little bit, then it's just like, I don't see them no more, what happened? You know what I mean? And it's like, yo, like I said, I think we did our first commercial with like last year or something like that. It's like same speed you on, you feel me? And you in your own lane, you ain't trying to compete or nothing, like, you know what I'm saying? And that's the dope thing about it. What's your goals though? Like what's your, like, cause everybody, I think, what's your 5-year goal? Like what you see yourself doing in 5 years, you feel me?
5 years, man. You know what I mean? I want to the store, of course, the store coming. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Internet shaking, going crazy, and I want my brand to be everywhere. You get what I'm saying? I want it to be every country, state, but I just don't like, yo, people be driving up to me on the street like trying to give me like, take this, bro. Like I don't take charity. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I turn down money. You feel me?
Yeah.
Because it ain't just about the bread to me. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's bigger than that. It's a purpose. Like, you know what I'm saying? I want people to know like what this shit, like what it stands for. I want them to know like my real story, like what I've been through. Like I want them to feel like what I feel when they wear this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I want like, yo, it's more like subconscious to me. Like when I look down every day, bro, like that shit just a reminder of where I came from. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So
Like,
do you
bro.
what kind of like obstacles you get? Cause like being in the hood, you feel me? As per se, like, you know, cats want deals and da-da-da's like, but this is your brand. So like how do you like try to like, you know, cause you gotta you know, you don't have to, but you know, you trying to, you know, do it in the hood so everybody can't afford it maybe or want a deal. Like how do you deal with that, but knowing keeping your brand is your brand though?
Bro, Deals, bro. Listen, man. I just had to tell somebody, bro. It's like what they say, bro. Like whether you doing good or you doing bad, bro, they always gonna have something to say.
Yeah.
I had some quality ass t-shirts last year. Them shits was like $50. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Niggas complain about the price. This year I went cop some mid t-shirts. The quality wasn't as good, but I dropped the price. They $25.
Yeah.
Now niggas complaining, oh bro, the
Quality. So it's damn you do, damn you don't.
damn if you do, you damn if you don't. But guess what? I get that shit going. I just had 1,000 t-shirts, you know what I mean? I got none. 200.
It's fire.
You know what I'm saying? I'm
Yeah.
a hustler, bro. If you don't cop it, the next person gonna cop it.
Yeah.
And they going, you know what I'm saying? They gonna probably cop, you know,
So do you ever run into, like I said, because like you starting your own brand, so it's not like as a whole like a Nike or something like that. So you gonna get people like, oh, why would I pay for this if it ain't, you know what I'm saying? So like, how do you come up with your prices so that, you know what I mean? Like where you come up with your prices? Because like I said, people gonna want to like, man, that's not Nike or Puma, whatever the brand might be. Why would I be paid whatever $50 for a shirt? What make your shirt? What's the value of your shirt to make it so special? You know what I'm saying?
like I said, bro, it just depend on the quality.
Yeah.
You feel me? It depend on the quality. You feel me? So I just, I probably times like 2, maybe 3.
Okay.
You feel me? Word up. And that's how I do it.
So you do your own everything, like with the clothing. Like I see that you got the machine and all that. You do everything.
Yeah, sometimes I outsource. I might grab something from China, but
Okay.
my best work would be something I did. You feel me?
'Cause
Like on my machines.
So you feel like it's like that. You really putting your heart into that shit when you do it yourself. Like,
Of course.
yeah. And that's dope because like I said, I see a lot of cats that's out here doing like, I respect it, man. I don't care what cats doing. Like, whatever you doing it. I don't give a fuck what it is, man. And I respect all people that's in business because it's like, it's a different type of grind, you feel me? Because you don't know when the next dollar you might make, you feel what I'm saying? And people don't understand that. Like, cats are like, yo, I ain't paying that. But like you said, I might have the next person pay. This ain't for you, though. You know what I mean? So that's what make your brand separated from others, you feel me? By this is what it is, and that's what it's going to be, you feel me? Because, you know, people might not respect it, but nah, this is what it is. This is what it is, you feel me? So like you said that jail saved you. Like what you mean by that?
I feel like jail saved me because, like, bro, I was lost. I ain't had no plans. I ain't had no goals. Like, I was, you know what I mean, running up a couple dollars. I was in the, but you can have whatever you gonna have, bro. If you ain't got no plans, bro, if you ain't got no goals, you're gonna be lost. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I say that because of that. And I was in the streets. I was like drugging. I was, you know what I mean? I was, you know how I be.
Yeah.
So I was just like on the road to destruction. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And ain't nobody tell me like, yo, bro, like. So but I was like, bro, I had like, you know what I mean? I keep my shit on the, you feel me? Popping pills, you know what I mean? Just destruction, bro.
So do you feel like, I'm big on like friendship and like whoever you call your bros and shit like that. Do you feel like the people that you felt that cared about you really wasn't pointing you in the right direction? Like, did that change a lot too though? Meaning as like, I'll give you a better example. Meaning as like, if they like popping pills, whatever you said that was leading you to destruction, going back and forth in jail, like did you have anybody in your corner that you rock with, but like, yo, bro, like change it, or it was all you, or you know what I mean? Like,
nah, I just was like, I always been like some dolo, like, you know what I mean?
All right, so basically, bro, like I said, I always see you grinding and shit. Like, when you ever make time for yourself, like what you do on your like your day off, or what's a day off for you?
It ain't no days off, like, you know what I'm saying? When I spend time with my kids, that's probably just, I mean, that's the most fun I had. All
right, so you got kids. How many kids you got?
I got 3 kids.
3 kids. All right, bet. So what's the age? Like I got 4. I just had my 4th when I had my first son recently.
Oh, you got 4 kids?
Yeah, 4. Yeah, I got 4. You know what I mean? So how do you find balance of like, you know, as me and you both has a hustler mindset, you know what I mean? How do you find balance to try to keep, you know, business separate and then having kids, you feel me? Like, how do you find time, you feel me?
That's a good question, bro. Word up. That's a good question. I know what's important, you feel me? I know, you know what I mean? So I make time for them, and but I gotta work, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because if I don't work, shit.
So do you believe that's having more time but less money, or having more money but less time? What's your model?
I'm gonna go with more money and less time.
More money.
Because I can invest in the future, you feel me?
Yeah.
they might not like it right now, but in the future they gonna, you know what I mean? If I set they shit up the right way,
Yeah.
they gonna thank me for that. They gonna be happy. I sacrifice, you know what I mean?
Yeah, sacrifice is everything. So
I sacrifice for mine.
how do you feel about like a foundation household? Like, are you with your kid's mother right now, or
No.
so how do you balance that also? Though, like, do you like, you know what I mean? Because like, you know, women probably tell you like, yo, you ain't got enough to, like, you on the grind, so they don't understand that. They don't understand grinding. You feel me? They want your time. We need your time. You feel me? So like, how do you kind of like explain that
Like what?
to the kids, like the kids and the baby moms or whatever the case might be?
Cause I make sure, like, you know what I mean, like I do whatever I gotta do for my kids. I make sure they straight. You feel me?
Yeah.
On my behalf, I make sure they great. You know what I mean? So I don't really gotta deal with that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I never really had to deal with that, though. I make sure that's what I don't do this shit for me. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I come last with this shit. You feel me? They come first.
Okay.
So whenever, you know what I mean, I knock myself out the way, whatever I gotta do for me last, you feel me? But not just on no money shit, you know what I'm saying? I just, you know what I mean? My one daughter, she older, so she make time for me when she a teenager now, so she do teenager stuff, you feel me?
So so I got a teenager too. So how do you kind of, like, are you a strict father? Like what type of like parenting you do with your daughter? Because like me, my daughter's 17. I'm about to say 16. I got a 17-year-old, bro.
You got 17-year-old.
A 17-year-old. So I'm trying to like understand how my mindset was when I was 17. It's a little, time is different now. It's not like how it was back in the day. You feel me? When we were 17. So the kids is a little bit more advanced than us. Even though we know what's going on, but it's a little way. They got a little different way they move. So how do you kind of, you know?
Bro, I just try to, like, you know what I mean? If I try to be there if they want to talk, I don't try to run, you know what I mean? I just try to be there for them the best way I could, bro. That's it.
Yeah.
Word up. You know, I missed out a lot of time, you feel me? So, I don't know. I just try to be there, bro. Give them advice. Just lead by example for the most part.
Yeah.
And show them that I'm trying to be here now. You get what I'm saying? I hope they could just see, like, all right, my dad working. You know what I'm saying? And just realize, like, shit, he ain't going back I would have been back in jail, you feel me?
Yeah. Did you ever think about, like you said, like, you creating a brand? Do you ever think about, like, bringing your kids on just to be like, yo, listen, this is for y'all, so I'm gonna create this business for y'all, so this y'all can have this when y'all get older. Y'all ain't gotta work for nothing. And you know what I mean? Do you bring the kids along with you while you working, or give them opportunity to try to just see what the entrepreneurship looking like?
I haven't yet, but I am though.
Okay.
I want them to be around me, like, when I'm doing what I'm doing. I want them to see that shit, like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, when I'm sewing it or I got my machine, sometimes my daughter, when she watch, she might pay attention, you feel me? But I just, you know what I mean? I want them to see that work ethic. So that shit important, like.
Yeah.
So when they get it, they be like, yo, my dad, he like super grind up, bro. He get it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a fact. And that's a good thing, because you showing them that, you know what I mean, it's you getting it out the mud type of thing. And the kids don't understand that. Kids think like it's just easy. Hand, yo, dad, I need this, and it's like that easy. But like, no, listen, now I gotta go work for this. You feel me? And you want to paint that same mindset for them, so they can have that same drive. You feel me? So like you do sewing, you said, right? So like, what? Like, explain that to me. Like, what you like?
I mean, I got an embroidery machine. Matter of fact, we shot a video one time.
Okay.
And I got a machine. I just throw my merch up there.
So did you learn like you took a class? Like, how did you get into that?
So how I really learned how to embroider, my man's, he opened a shop in South Jersey. And it's called, he do embroidery, you feel me?
What's the name of it?
Embroidery Brothers.
Okay. So you just basically watched him, and you just basically
One day, so when he first started, I had bought mad shit from New York one time. I'm like, yo, bro, I got da-da-da. I want support, you feel me? I want to give you this order. You know what I mean? He like, all right, I get it done in this amount of time. So I called him. I'm like, yo, he like, bro, it's just me, bro. You know what I mean? Like, it's hard. I'm going to get this to you in a few days. So I'm like, bro, what if I came out there? Like, I don't know nothing about it, but if you show me. And one time I went out there, I got up there early as hell in the morning. I ain't leave till like 1 o'clock at night, bro.
Yeah.
He showed me the way. And I was going so hard in there. He like, yo, bro, why you gonna come in here and work with me, bro?
Yeah. So you think that it's fire, like to have that resource, like, because some people won't even let you in on what they doing. You know what I mean? They just want to tax you. You feel me? So it's dope to have that resource to be where a person will like, yo, come rock with me. You feel me? And you can help me do your order type thing. That was kind of dope. That's what kind of pushed you to start sewing yourself.
Yeah, I'm the type of nigga, like I'm always the type to, like, if I could, bro, if I don't need somebody, bro, and I could, you know what I mean, I'm gonna do that shit, you feel me? Only like when I, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I don't just hit you for anything. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I'm about to hit you because I'm about to do another story. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit you when I, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a fact.
But them little ass videos, like if I'm just doing, I'm gonna just do it. You feel me?
Yeah.
How long you been doing it for?
Shit, I've been doing this shit for like at least like 15 years, bro.
All right, so you remember when I said people always like some people, I'm gonna speak on I made a plan one time, but it was some fairy tale shit. Because when shit got real, you know what I'm saying, I switched up. I went back to what I knew.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I wanted to know from you feel me? Like, because obviously you here, bro, you know what I'm saying? So you got some type of discipline, you feel me? You got a lot of discipline. It took a lot of discipline to get, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Like, what was the biggest obstacle you had to go through from starting doing what you doing? And how you get through that shit, bro? Like,
my biggest obstacle, bro, I could say is that leaving behind what people think, bro. So I never really gave a fuck about how I had to lead that mindset on how people view me and what started that. You know, I'm gonna tell you what made me strong-minded on that, bro, is growing my hair. So me growing my hair, people don't know that me growing my dreads was the hardest obstacle to go through to understand that I ain't give a fuck how people view me or give a fuck how they think, because when you grow your hair, you go through a stage.
stage.
You see what I'm saying? So that stage right there made me strong-minded. I ain't give a fuck how I look. I'm grinding, you know what I'm saying? Because your appearance is everything. So I felt like if I can get through this fucking stage of growing hair and then give a fuck how I knew that the journey, look at my shit gonna be long, my shit gonna be fire. So I knew that in my mind that if I can get past that stage, I can get past I don't give a fuck. There's nothing you can say or anything that can distract me, you feel what I'm saying? So that was my goal. My goal was like, I'm gonna grow my hair. Let me do that. That's gonna change my appearance, change how I view my, you know what I mean? Let me grow, like you said, with yourself, you feel me? And that was my obstacle, is grow my hair out, and then everything else gonna fall into place, you feel me? So everybody had, like you said, everybody has an obstacle, but you know what I mean, you gotta create what you want to work for you, you know what I mean? What you feel that you wanna go as your goal. And that was one of my biggest goals, like.
So it wasn't never in like no time where you was just like, bro, I can't do this shit no more. But you know you, so it was like, man, I'm gonna keep going. Like,
nah, you know what it was too? Like, like I said, like, I'm a person I don't like to take order. So my order, like, I'm like bad at taking instruction from people, bro. Like, that's why I'm a film director. I can tell you whatever I want.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So my mindset is, it feel like I'm being like pushy and all that shit, but really, like, I can't take somebody telling me what to do, bro. So like me working, I used to have jobs out the ass, my nigga. And my mom's like, boy, you can't keep a job for shit. Because I'm like, yo, listen, for one, I don't like getting up early. I don't like a motherfucker telling me when to clock in and how to get money and all that shit. Like, I hated that shit. So I'm like, you know what? I got to create my own path, because if I don't, I'm gonna be, I'd probably had 1,000 jobs already. I'd probably worked everywhere in the United States. You know what I'm saying? But I knew that this wasn't my plans. My plans was this. I'm a creative mind person. I got a creative mind. That's what I do. Like, I'm always like into creating shit. I used to be into creating whatever I can do. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I follow my destiny of what I think that's for me. You know what I mean? I ain't trying to hop in a lane that didn't belong to me unless it was made for me. You know what I mean? And I'm a firm believer, what's made for you is gonna be for you. You feel what I'm saying?
that's fire, word up. That's definitely you, bro. The vision you spit for me in the beginning, I'm like, bro, I gotta go. I gotta go. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, that's fire. That's fire.
Did you have like a mentor or something? Like, you know what I'm saying? Did you have anybody over you that like showed you the way?
Honestly, bro, I wish I did. Like, I've been a one-man army, bro, since I've been doing everything. And that's why I kind of feel like I get a lot of backlash and competition. Like, everybody want to compete with me. Any lane I get into, it's like competition. It's never like, yo, let's work together. I never really find many. It's really slim to none, bro, that'd be like, yo, love, let's do this together.
I got a good ass question for you, right?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Yo, do like people that's coming up and shit, do they reach out to you, you know what I'm saying, probably from the area or from wherever? And do they reach out to you and be like, yo, bro, I just started, you think you can help me, this, that, and the third?
It's never that,
How
bro.
you deal with that?
I never get that, bro. You would think that I would get like people that want to like work with me, and because they see like.
What if you did though?
If I did,
what if I'm not doing that though? But you know what I mean? I can't do it. But what if I hit you one day like, yo, bro, you ain't know me, whatever. Like, yo, bro, listen, I just started and I'm trying to figure out, could you give me some game where I could get this from, where I could do this?
Yeah, I'm 100%. That's just me. Because whatever I do, it's not gonna slow me down, bro. I give you my whole studio, and hey, take it. I feel like what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do. Like, you can't stop me for it. I'm destined to do whatever I'm gonna do. So if I pass off any gems to anybody, I don't never feel threatened. You feel me? I show you how to do your cameras. I show all types. That don't bother me. Because at the end of the day, I'm me. I'm gonna do me regardless. You feel what I'm saying? Only person that can stop me is me. So I feel like some cats, you know what I mean? It's a couple cats out there that be like, yo, love, you know what I mean? You got any pointers, bro? Starting off a business, whatever it is. I'm like, yo, listen, do this. But don't do this because I seen this results. Like, people like, yo, should I make a website? Don't make a website, man. We got Instagram. You're marketing it there. Don't spend mad bread on a website for what when you got Instagram at your fingertips. Nobody really. Websites is cool, but nah, don't start there yet. You feel me? Build your portfolio over here first. You feel me? And save you money because you know what I mean. People don't know, like, you might jump out the window and it's the wrong step because like in the beginning, like me, I learned from trial and error. I was buying cameras and just thinking it's the best camera, not learning the craft. You feel me? Spending mad money. I spend mad money on equipment, not even knowing the craft yet. But if I had somebody to be like, yo, listen, don't even waste all your money on camera gear and all that shit. Get this and just learn that first. You feel me? And I'd have probably been better off. But my trial and error, from me learning from my mistakes, made me better. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't have a mentor. I wish I did, though.
My boy just got it out the mud.
I really, like my grind is unmatchable, bro. Like, and I ain't even on no cocky shit. Like, I kind of like everything I kind of try to put my hands on, I try to make sure I do it. Like, I'm my own critic, bro. Like, I feel like if I fuck up, I'm gonna be mad at myself. I don't give a fuck how people view it. I'm gonna be mad at myself. So if I feel like if I ain't gonna do it 100%, I ain't doing it because I'm gonna be looking at myself like, damn, I failed for myself. Like, I don't care how people view it. I don't want to fail for me. Like, you feel me? I grind for myself and what I'm trying to build. So I don't give a fuck how people view it because people they gonna like it or dislike it. I mean, it is what it is, but it's for me. Like, it's what's make me happy. You know what I'm saying? And that's where a lot of people lose at. People don't want to do stuff to make themselves happy no more. They want to do the shit to satisfy the people that really don't give a fuck about them. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, if you ain't, like you said, you working on yourself. You feel me? You ain't got time to build a relationship and all that because you working on yourself. So if you giving somebody, you gonna half-ass it. So why would you even do it? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro. So, nah, bro, that's lit though. But you definitely an inspiration, my guy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, from, you know what I mean? Like, I ain't know what you did back in the day when you had a green Mustang, but, you know, like, just knowing you now and everything that you got going on, bro, like, it's a big inspiration, my guy. Like, word up.
I appreciate it.
You know what I'm saying? There's not a lot of people out here doing what you doing. Like, you know what I mean? Black, this shit hard, bro.
Yeah.
It's hard, bro. It ain't, you gotta work.
I feel like, I ain't gonna take it that it's not hard. I feel like it's just that people are scared to just step out their own comfort zone and just do it. Like, for you to, like, I even
the obstacles, bro.
But yeah, but what I'm saying is I can't stand on the block and you know what I'm saying? Because that's just not me. But that's for you. So I can't try to do you. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's the thing about it. A lot of people trying to do things that's not them. It's lanes for everybody, bro. I follow this model too. Like, I look at the way of traffic. You feel me? If you're in a car, if you driving too slow, a car gonna pass you. You feel me? But that don't mean nothing. You still getting to where you're going. You feel what I'm saying? And if you in your lane, and sometimes you might have to switch lanes because somebody ain't block. You know what I mean? It's gonna be obstacles, like you said, that's blocking your lane. You might have to go around, but still, you still going. When you pull over on the side of the road and you stop, and that's when you lose, my nigga. So I take traffic. It's a real reality of how I work my business, bro. I still move and operate through life like that. You feel me? Because as soon as you stop, bro, you failed. Don't matter. Like, you got to keep pushing, bro. If you don't keep pushing, then who gonna do it for you? Like, you know what I'm saying? And you your own driver of your car. You know what I mean? You control your car, bro.
It's a fact, bro.
So, like, I appreciate you, bro, for coming out, man. So, like, tell us about your clothes and where can we find it, or where, if people want to purchase or anything like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so just, you know, hit me, Rags the Richest Apparel on Instagram, you know what I'm saying? This fall, winter, I got some fire coming. You heard? It's about to be crazy. So make sure y'all tap in, bro.
Definitely. You already know, your boy Daddy Love, with my man Rock from Rag the Richest. Love Unfiltered, and we out.